Good morning everybody, and this is your Euro USD setups for today. Now everything on the index is hinging on what happens here. So if you're watching the DAX or the S&P videos as well, what you're seeing there is basically what is happening to the dollar. So first things first, on the 8 hour we have oscillators the downside. One of them's crossed over, the other one's about to cross over. We also have if you look at the Fibonacci, we are at we're in between 50 and 61.8 Fibonacci at the moment. So we've had a strong move up, we've pulled back. Pullbacks are healthy. Overall the trend is still up, just extremely messy, and you can see how we keep coming back to the 150. See how we keep coming back to 150 EMA, and now we're back in that area again. So I'm still a bit reluctant to, there's been no structure for the move down for me anyway, so I'm still a bit reluctant to be looking for shorts, but we're going to look at this at the lower time frames. Bear in mind we've still got data today, and then we've got non-farm payrolls tomorrow, so both days are going to influence what happens with the dollar. And at the moment, now we did have the Fed minutes last night, and we'll have a look at what happened on the lower time frames there. But you can see big down and then inside bar. So I'm not entirely convinced of anything right now. We are not on, we are on a level. Let's get it in. So there's our level, and you can see inside bar on the level. So 109972 is that level. And we've tested it before, so take that with a pinch of salt at the moment of whether it's going to hold or not. So often what you find is when you come back and test it once and then it continues, that gives you your confirmation. But you come back again 2 or 3 weeks later and test it, it's always something you need to be pretty cautious of, because then my rules of third time lucky, third time unlucky come into play. So often what you see is a little bit of a short move up and then another retest of it, and that basically forms a head and shoulders. So the break of 109972 is probably something we need to pay attention to, but not now. Now 3 hour, that's your cue to hit that like button for us, drop us a thumbs up, a comment would be cool as well. And if you look at the 3 hour, you can see there's our retest of the 150 EMA. So that is a confirmation. It's a tweezer top. Oh, it's not a tweezer top, but it's a tweezer setup, should we say. 2 pin bars on the 150 EMA. So that is a break, a retest. So that's a confirmation of a trend reversal on the 3 hour that's about to happen. We've just got the strong area of support below us. So what I would be doing is very cautiously, and see how close all these levels are as well. So very cautiously see if we have opportunities for shorts. Now we had an opportunity yesterday to retest of 109385, but you can see after that this price action is not looking very exciting at all. The only thing that is true is that we're in a downtrend on the 1 hour, so we're definitely in a downtrend at the moment. But look at my oscillators, they moved up and they are separating. So this is a range that's forming in my eyes, and ranging before data is what I would expect. And the minute we drop down to 15 minute, this is before the noise came out. And have a look at this setup here. So there was your retest of structure. Look at the size of this pin bar. That's 271 points. So that's not something you want to be trading, to be honest. This kind of volatility here, it just gives you an indication that we don't know what's actually going on. And also when you see this kind of volatility, and look at this big engulfing bar here with a crossover the moving averages, often this is a turn. So we've been going down for 4 days? 4 days. So there we started, down, 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 but now we're getting to an area where you see how structured the previous day was, and then you look at how confused yesterday was, and then you had the data come out, which is this big bar here, and that can only mean that the minutes actually reinforced what they said 2 weeks ago, that they're expecting rate cuts this year. And the debate is when those rate cuts are going to happen. So some feel that it's March, others feel that it's only going to be later in the year. So this is what is happening at the moment now. What are the Feds going to do? What's the rate cuts going to do? What's the rest of the data saying? Do we have jobs available in the market? Are we producing goods? Are we selling goods? Are consumers buying goods? And there go the hardy dogs again, with the dogs chasing them. Sorry for the background noise, but it is Africa after all. So for me right now, this is starting to look like a potential reversal. Now we'd have to get above 109.385. So I'd want to see a move above it, a pullback to come and test this area. That would be a retest of the 150 EMA, and then I'd be looking for a move to the upside. And that move to the upside, just go left quickly. I suppose that's probably going to be the most logical target to start with. That's so close. Well, it's 189 points. So if you're down on the 15 minutes and you can get a 50, 60 point stop loss, you've got this level and that level for a target. So what I'm referring to here is when the market opens, you have a bit of structure right in this zone where we closed. So that would be 109.266. So you can have a move up to this area, pull back, find support here, buying opportunity. You probably end up with a 100-point stop loss. First target is going to be 90 points, pretty much a one-to-one trade. Take some profit, leave the rest in, and see if you can get up to 109.561 area. That would be a fairly decent long. So if this does play out, then the indexes they should also follow suit. So the question is, what's going to happen with the European Open? I think that's the key. So well worth watching the dollar this morning just to see what's transpiring, and maybe just do some homework on what the Fed's minutes actually said, because on the indexes you don't see the clarity, but on Forex here I see clarity. I mean, that is a fairly significant engulfing bullish bar. That's 268 points. So it's taken out, look at how many bars it's taken out to the left. So that's a fairly strong indication that this is a potential bottom. I'm just a cautious guy, so I'd want a base above 109.385 before I commit to it. But there's definitely merit for this at the moment. We'll have to wait and see what Europe says. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Not looking for shorts, actually looking to see if this is a bottom and chasing it to the upside. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.